Oh, cool, and it is working just fine. It's already on and active and live. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Anyways. Alrighty. Starting a little bit early here, so we're gonna kind of hang out a few minutes. Let the notifications go out. Let the Discord figure out what the heck it's doing with its life. Because you know Discord's always got to be super extra and take forever. So we're gonna wait on that. Let me get over to the Discord page here. Alright, and those notifications on Discord should be going out soon. I was gonna say shortly, and then soon and shortly kind of took over together, and it was just... Anyways. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I gotta do this first before I start playing, because I'm going to absolutely get frustrated because my earbuds are gonna come right out of my ears. I'll tell you that right now. All right, if I ever have serious ear canal damage, you guys all know why. But we're not going to talk about it unless that happens. Except I don't ever stick it in far enough to actually cause damage, so I feel like I'm okay. I feel like I'll survive. Okie dokie. Oh, right. I think I have to reset. I've got to reset a few things. That should be where we're at for... Let me see how this is looking. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. That's looking fine, which is good. But this over here, I've got to reset these, so give me a minute here. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Because that's got to be reset. And then I need to reset those. Because I can't have those. Let's see, where's the wolf counter? Oh, there it is, wolf counter. Yes, and I should be able to set this to 0, and then it's fine. No, it goes straight to 19. What is my... I don't know if I have a... I totally set this up before, I think, but I don't remember if I actually have one. I should have a... whatever the heck it's called. A wolf counter deleter button somewhere. Let me see. Tally counter up and down. That's for my death counter. Yes, virtual, blah, blah, blah. That's all fine. Where is my... I should have a wolf counter, though. Oh my goodness, not the phone call about my taxes. The run timer's fine. This is labeled as deather counter. Alright, calm down now. Deather counter is funny. Oh my gosh. I'm looking for my wolf counter hotkeys. Really, I don't have one? I mean, I have one set up, but I don't have one... Let me see if I can find it here. I have one counter. What is this for? Oh my goodness. Now I've got to figure out what the heck. Properties of this counter. No. If I go into scripts. Death counter. Yes. But I need to set this to... Maybe I could just set it to 0 and then it's fine. and then I can just increase. Okay, so that's fine. If I just go into the properties of the counter. Oh no, not the properties. If I go into tools, scripts, then I can just reset it like this. And there it goes. Okay, cool. And then I don't have... I have a tally counter, and then I have the deather counter. I don't know how that works, but okay. Deather counter is hilarious. That is funny. The deather counter. All right, let's see what's going on with this. Oh, okay. Okay, we got an update from something talking about being late. That's fine though. Still got a few minutes before we actually do anything. Oh, I took my drink today, and I filled this up with water, and then I put it in the freezer, so it was actually going to be cold. Because I put cold water in it, but I don't know why, but I don't get, like, very cold water from my sink, which is kind of sad. So I put it in the freezer for, like, 15 minutes. It was kind of nice. It's a nice chill drink, which is exactly what I want. It's not very warm, which is pretty cool. Like, it's, like, the temperature's not very warm. Which I'm kind of happy about, because it's been, it's apparently been pretty brutal everywhere else. And it's looking like we may have, I may be having some kind of, like, heat something or other, in, like, probably, like, a week or so, but, I mean... Everywhere else, I mean, people are hitting hundreds and all kinds of stuff, and it's just crazy. Bacon, hello, welcome back. How are you doing? Also, that is... All right. I love the emotes. All right. The triple emoji situation going on. Adorable, by the way. Love that. Hey, I'm glad you're doing well. It is good to see you. See you again. I want to see if I can figure out why you guys don't get entrances or get introductions when you come in anymore on Twitch. Just weird. Hey, yeah, I think they're adorable. I think they're really funny. Let's see what we got here. Dun, 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 dun. It may be under, let me see here. Core, no, not that. Creator, no. Engagement, no. Data, what the heck is it under? I got gifted a sub to a completely random stream. Now I got emotes. Nice. Hey, that's pretty cool. Well, look at you. What are those? That's so cute. Booty, thighs, booty. Oh, okay. Okay. And this is just jail. Bust. Okay. All right. Interesting. Very creative. What the heck is that? One heart chat. All right. That's kind of funny, actually. I almost wish that was bigger. Let me see here. I gotta try to remember how this works. Oh, alerts. right? Or it might not be in alert. What is it under? I can't remember. I don't do this stuff as often. I don't do these things, man. I don't work here, Nemo. I don't know. Aw! What the heck? What the heck? Rude! It didn't even play the whole thing. That's not... That's so lame! Yo! Something, I don't think you could be a good Samaritan to your cats. Cats don't have any concept of that, you goofball. Yeah, let me see if I can fix that. That's not cool. I'm sorry, that's so not cool. Let's see. I gotta try to remember how to do any of this stuff. I don't even remember. Oh, it's in overlays. Oh, it's in overlays. Okay, okay. Which sounds like they're canned food and they all got excited. Wait, what do you mean? How? I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to... Bro took a break, now he's a new streamer. Literally, I don't know anything about what's going... No, it's, you know what it is? It's because Lumia updated, and they've had like 4 updates recent, like very recent, and so a bunch of stuff has changed, and there's like a whole new layout and everything. Pasta has a pop tab. Hey, so actually pasta doesn't have a pop tab, unless you're eating canned... like vegetated or pickled noodles. I'm assuming you mean the sauce. In which case, what the heck? You should be having... Never mind. I don't know, actually. Do you have pickled noodles? You have pickled noodles? Can't you just get canned dried noodles? Can you? I've never heard of dry noodles in a can. Are you guys out here eating pickled noodles? Y'all. I'm gonna throw up. Oh, well that's totally different. That's completely different. I thought you were talking about pickled noodles. Come on now. That's not fair. If you're not gonna, you gotta, you gotta say that, brother. You gotta say that. Okay. Let me see here. Twitch. Da-da-da. First chatter, but it's not first chatter, it's... Oh. Okay, but I didn't know that that's what you meant, you freaking dork. Okay, so this is why you guys on Twitch don't get introductions anymore. It's because on Lumia, they got rid of... Or they like... Oh, no, they just... I don't understand. How does that even work? Okay, I don't want it to be like a... No, I don't want that.
Lumia stream hates us. It divorced and took the YouTube kids.
Yeah, you know, it feels like that too. It's kind of weird. I'm so very confused. If only I had a link emote to go with the licking emotes. Yeah, that would be pretty nice. That would be pretty freaking cool. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, there's just no entrance thing anymore. And I'll have to, maybe we'll start stream like a half hour early tomorrow, and I'll just spend a bunch of time like screwing with it or something, because I just don't, I don't know. I'm a brand new streamer now to a whole new system that's the same system but just edited or something. I don't know. I don't know what the heck's going on. Look, man, I'm just a guy, okay? I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy out here doing his best. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to do. Hold on, let me... Because I want that to be fixed for tomorrow, because Bacon, if you're here, or if somebody else redeems that tomorrow, I don't want that getting cut off, because that was kind of rude.
Unfortunately, I am a brain-rotted iPad kid. I need my scaling stories so I can eat. I'll be back in stream in like 5 minutes or so to go on my yapathon.
Oh, okay. Scaling stories so I can eat. I was actually just talking to somebody about that. Okay, let me go into my, let's see, core, overlays, all alerts. Yeah, let me go into this real quick so I can see why.
Yo, you know scaling stories. I was expecting
why did that just get cut off?
Who that is.
Oh, what? I think I hit something. Hold on, guys. Hold on, chat. You know, and Bacon, we appreciate every moment that you're here. When you're actually here and you're able to be here, we appreciate it. I promise you. Okay, let me see here, though. Twitch points. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't play all the way through. That's actually pretty messed up. Because it's set to 12 seconds, which I think is like half a second longer than the video itself. Because I think the video is like 11 and a half seconds or something. I don't know. I don't know. That's pretty strange, but hey. So anyways, all right, so we're going to get into it. So we're doing, we're back on the homeless link challenge, and I don't know if Bacon, if you saw, or if you're watching this post stream, then you probably, you know, have no idea, but I'll go over the rules real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and post them in the chat so you guys can see them. It's kind of long, it takes up the entire chat box, so I'll read it off. In Silverwolf's Return Challenge, Link emerges from the Shrine of Resurrection, except no one knows who he is. He's lost, forgotten, and homeless. All he has are the clothes on his back from the shrine he awoke in and whatever protection he can find laying about. Returning to this challenge, here are the rules. Rule number 1, all divine beasts, yes, divine beasts and not just the blights, all divine beasts and the finale must be completed. We're making an exception for the clothing rule. There's also another rule that we'll get to here in a minute, where we only get to have the clothes on our backs, but since the Gerudo set, or the Vi set, only does like 3 protection, like has 3 points of protection, and it's anyways, we're making an exception specifically for that. So rule number 1 is all the divine beasts and the finale, which means Ganon, must be completed. Rule number 2, only the ground loot that we find is allowed, which means no enemy drops, so any shields or bows or weapons dropped by enemies, we cannot pick them up. However, if they are on the ground and we pick them up before the enemy does, you know, that means like at a camp or something, then we can have that, and we're allowed to take that weapon. But as soon as it becomes, as soon as it's in an enemy's hand, we're no longer allowed to have that. And that also means like no shock arrows or anything like that. Like those don't count. We don't get to shock arrow things out of enemies' hands because they've been in the enemy's hands. That's how we're gonna have that rule. Okay, rule number 3 is again only the clothing that we find on the plateau is allowed to be worn. So that means the well-worn shirt and shorts, and also the warm doublet. This does also mean, because it doesn't require us getting the it doesn't require us using magnesis to take it out of the ground, that yes, the Hylian trousers that are on the plateau, that are in a chest, that are out on the ground, open for anybody to take, those are allowed as well. So that is the only like upgradable and higher tiered clothing we are allowed to have in this run. Okay. Rule number 4, gifted items, weapons. I said items twice, I don't know why, but gifted items and weapons are allowed. This means that the Bow of Light at the end of the game, that is allowed to be used, and this means that champion abilities are also allowed, because they are, you know, the refresh rate of them is so long, and there's only a very small amount of them to be used in the first place, and it's not like we're, you know, anyways, we're not going to be doing anything crazy, but that's how we're gonna justify all of those things, because, you know, then there's also the champion weapons. Those are all in chests. There's also the paraglider that's given to us by a ghost. I mean, things that are gifted to us, we're literally given the Bow of Light by somebody who is literally not even physically up, so like alive or whatever. Bacon, I actually just posted about it earlier today. I think it was about 1 or 2 o'clock or something like that, because I got pretty busy and then just really tired over the weekend, so I didn't really say anything until earlier today. But I did get something. He responded, so I at least got some kind of response, but because we're here now and we're going into it, then whatever suggestions are no longer being taken under. So all suggestions are there. There's nothing new is being added or taken away. So the rules that I have now are pretty much what I have set, and I think I'm pretty happy with them. Let's see. Rule number 5 is the Sheikah Slate cannot be used except for the plateau, which also means no shrines. Obviously, you have to do the shrines to get off the plateau, so obviously those are okay. You know, and anything that requires us using the Sheikah Slate to get off the plateau, that's okay. Anything that requires the use of the Sheikah Slate beyond that, we're not allowed to use. So this means no bombs. This means no stasis, no shrines, nothing. So we are completely avoiding all of that stuff. That also means, yeah, so I was just going to get to that. That does not mean that we don't get to have the map. We are going to use the map. That's a little one of those like iffy things, but also I feel like we've played through this a lot, and I kind of know where most things are anyways, and we're kind of going to stay pretty goal oriented anyways. You know, we're not going out of our way to clear all the enemy camps or get all the chests or go to every single town or anything like that. So most of where we need to go is pretty cut and dry. It's, you know, going to the town, getting the divine beast rescued or whatever, and then moving on to the next one. So there will be minimum map use in the first place anyways, but we're not going to be teleporting, and we can use the map just for sort of like keeping ourselves from getting like disoriented or whatever. So things like that are okay. And obviously we'll have like the mini map. I'm going to keep that stuff on. It's, you know, we're not going to get crazy about it to the point of like mass confusion. Just the, you know, so we will have the map. And then the last rule we have, rule number 6, is purchasing goods is allowed, but armor is not allowed. Kind of in the same sense that, you know, and in the description on YouTube, I did mention that I had some like weird parallels where I was trying to draw between Link being homeless and homeless people that I've interacted with in the real world. You know, where Link is not usually on drugs, he's not usually drunk, he's not usually mentally unhealthy, he's not usually, you know, so I was getting a lot of confusion in myself in trying to figure out what would be okay and where, and like trying to make Link a like drunk, drug-headed, whatever kind of person. So he's just a guy who just happens to have nothing to his name. He doesn't know who he is, and nobody else knows who he is. That kind of thing. So it's a lot less like IRL homelessness and more just like, you know, what we have outlined as the rules. But within the same respect as being, you know, kind of homeless and unknown. You know, I'll stumble across a town and people will be like, yeah, we'll let you buy goods, and that's fine. But believing that a homeless person will stumble upon a clothing store, like, you know, let's say you're walking in with tattered clothing and you walk into a, I don't know, a freaking H&M or I don't know clothing stores because I don't really go clothing shopping, but yeah, let's say you walk into a suit shop, you know, and you're all tattered and you smell like butt, you know, people are gonna be pretty quick to turn you away and say, yeah, there you go, Prada's good. Yeah, so let's say you're just kind of tattered up and you look like you haven't slept or showered, you smell like you haven't showered in, you know, 5 months. You're not gonna go into a Prada and you know, buy a handbag and a nice set of clothes, but you know, if they have like a candy bar, they'll sell it to you. So kind of like that. So we're allowed to buy goods, but we're not allowed to buy armor. That's kind of how that's going to go. So anyway, so we've got some outlined rules. Things are looking okay. I think we're going to be able to get through this just fine without any mass confusion, like I said. So we're going to get right into it, though. I started a new save file just to mess around, but we're just going to go right into it. I'm going to say because they're people, I mean, look, there's going to be a lot of people, there's a lot of people that know who Link is, and I think talking to NPCs is not beyond the scope of, like, what we're allowed to do, but, you know, again, that requires having, like, ancient parts and tons of money to be able to, like, get things like, upgrades for things like that, so we're not going to do upgrades. If your question is basically can we get upgrades, no. I think the biggest upgrade that we're allowed to have is like if we stumble across you know, getting the fairy upgrades, then sure, I guess, as far as like upgrading our one pair of Hylian pants, but beyond that, I think we're just going to say no. Those kinds of upgrades are a little too beyond the scope of, like, you know, casual homelessness or whatever, however you want to say it. All right, let me go back here and we'll start this. Something's back. Tell your friends. All right. And then, so, oh yeah, I was gonna get into this. So, you know, like I was saying, we are gonna get, we are going to be okay with going into Gerudo, and the biggest amount of money that we're gonna drop is on that Vi set. But again, we're not buying it from a vendor, we're buying it from a random person. So it's kind of, you know, still within the scope. It is quite a bit of money, but I think within the respect of like how the game is gonna, how the challenge kind of runs, I think it'll be okay. How my uncle's went, it was mostly negative, but it's not too long, probably because my cousin was MIA. You know, if you can, I'll tell you this, you can tell me about it in the chat, but you need to find a way to make some kind of joke out of it. I think that would make it more entertaining.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal.
It's okay, because Homeless Link is confused and wants to be a girl really bad. Yeah. Alright, well, just do your best. I don't know. No, go ahead. This does mean, so we get to have the Traveler's Bow, and then we do get to have the Great Eagle Bow. You know, we do get to have the champion weapons, but I mean,
Link,
again, those are all gifts, so.
Our light.
And no, we're not getting the Master Sword. Before anybody asks any questions, no. We're not going to get the Master Sword. As a reiteration, Wind bombing is not allowed. I am gonna allow whistle sprinting. It's pretty chill. It's not a crazy. It's not crazy. I mean, I feel like even with max stamina, Link runs less distance than I can run. So, you know, I'm not gonna put whistle sprinting beyond us. But wind bombing, obviously, is definitely, you know, pretty out of the picture, so. And I think unless we have some awkward silence, which happens pretty regularly in my streams, and I just happen to feel like I want to have music, I'm just going to have the music off for now. I'm kind of enjoying just, like, I want to just get back into, like, playing and also just, like, having, well, I guess just getting back into playing, because I have been, I've been away for a bit. I keep being away, and I don't mean to. Not like he's a juggy with no stamina. He's just a guy, so whistle running seems good. Yeah. See? We're getting it. I think we're all on the same page here. Now, there are a couple of beetles that I'd like to... I always come out and try to grab these. I think it'll be good even if we don't use the beetles for anything other than giving them 2 beetle for things that we can just cook up or whatever, but that we don't have to cook up because of our friendly beetle man. Oh, we're gonna miss out on a few of them, though. I can already tell we're gonna miss out on a few of them because there's a squirrel right here. Let's see if we can get around it. I'm probably still gonna trigger it, huh? Wow, okay, I triggered the squirrel, but I didn't trigger anything else. That's actually really good. Nice, okay, we got him. And then we'll grab this lizard right over here. There we go. I should utilize speed boosting, I think, a little bit more than I normally do. And I think I've mentioned that before. I could definitely stand to use things like that a little bit more. Whoa! Yo, look, we got another one! This wasn't here before. I know it wasn't. Or maybe it was, and I'm just lying to myself. Look at that. We got 6 beetles right off the bat. That was pretty cool. Zelda player, hello, hello. How's it going?
At Zelda player F4X, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, that's fine. That was pretty neat. I think those were just birds, so not really missing out on anything. Oh, goodness gracious.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Thanks, lady. Nice! That is always super fun. I hope you enjoy running around Hyrule with that. That is a pretty awesome accomplishment after you get the DLC. Yeah, it is pretty fun. Yeah, the DLC is pretty great. All right. If I would have hit that boar, that would have been pretty peak. Like, that would have been pretty cool. I thought he was a lot closer. I thought I was going to be able to just get a random smack on him. Oh, excuse me. Why does that bird still fly away? It'd be so nice if it didn't fly away so that I could actually do something about it. Getting some meat right off the bat here would be pretty nice. Let's grab some cold protection over here. Because we are going to need this. And then I think because we don't have a sword or anything, and we can't get this one yet. Yeah. Oh, wait, but you know what? We do have... Hold on now. Nice. And I got the arrow back. Yeah, there we go. Sometime later, I'll go back to master mode. Well, nice. I'm just pretty stoked for you that you got the master cycle.
Welcome to the stream.
Last out, hello. Welcome in, Silver. My buddy got a job at Jimmy John, and he refused to make me a sandwich. How rude. Yo, he should get fired for that. What the heck is wrong with him? What kind of friend gets a job making sandwiches and then doesn't make you a sandwich? It's time to find a new friend, I think. Last out says W friend. Nah, it's time to find a new friend. That's criminal. Oh, I've gotten the master cycle a ton of times, but I still think it's so cool. All right, let's see if we can do this without a shield. I almost said without a shovel. Nope, definitely not happening. I did walk in and be like, yo, baby girl, make me a sandwich. Is your friend a girl? Or did you just say that ironically? Oh, he's a guy. Okay. Oh, yeah, because you said he refused. You know, I think you just need a new friend. That is pretty funny. We love a friend with a good sense of humor. Come on now. Hey, yo, baby girl, make me a sandwich. That's what I would do. I would do the same thing. And then if he didn't, I would leave and leave a bad review. I'm working on some more BTT segments. Nice. Last out, do you know that's from a song? Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about the song? We love the earth. It is our planet. Is that what you're talking about? 'Cause that's actually a pretty good, yeah, that's a good song. I like that. I got you, brother. I got you. Let me see if I can shrink chat to be kind of like the same. I want to put it on the same page. That way I'm not looking at... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, if you get a job making sandwiches, dude. The USA game? What, the soccer game? Or whatever it is? I have no idea what you're talking about, actually. That was a shot in the dark. I actually have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, okay, cool. Then apparently I had some kind of idea of what you were talking about. I just keep hearing about all the soccer stuff. That's why I asked. Mexico lost so bad I laughed. That's diabolical. That's just rude. I can't believe you. I can't believe you. Yeah, no, if you're gonna get a job making sandwiches, it's kind of required that you make your friends sandwiches, and if you're not gonna be open to doing that, then I don't know why you even got the job in the first place. Like, come on, brother. You have got to be joking me. I want to grab a bunch of resources before we do any progressive type nonsense. Because as soon as we start moving, like we start going, then we're not gonna want to stop. Especially since this is a return challenge, so we're not like. My other friend wants to be a cashier. Yeah, how are you gonna spin that one there, brother? How's that gonna work? You gonna only ever go shopping when they're working, and then only ever go to their cash register? Well, I wasn't thinking about it before, but now that's exactly what I'm thinking about. That's all I'm gonna do. Right? Something like that. Terrible, by the way. Alright, I need to come over here and get these guys knocked out real quick. I mean, okay, look, if your friends are busy at work and you either don't have a job or you're just not at your job because you're off work, like, I expect that if I'm gonna have friends, I'm absolutely... Because I don't really have any friends, I'm not gonna lie. But if I had friends, that, you know, I hung out with regularly, I would expect them to come to my hotel and get breakfast all the time because they would get it for free. They'd get a free breakfast, then it'd be pretty cool. Oh, I don't need to take these guys out. I can't take any of their stuff. I am going to... Because I didn't think about this till just now. Want to be friends? I'm telling you. It's good stuff, too. Alright. Give me those, and then give me those. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to collect all the arrows that are over here. I'm just trying to do a lot of prep work here, you know? I want to make sure that we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, no, actually, I don't know if I've talked about this with you guys. And the only time I've ever, like, talked about work and, like, streamed at work is if I'm at work. Because I've done that a couple of times. But actually, we have a totally hot, fresh, like, buffet-style breakfast that I cook. And we also have, like, 4 homemade salsas and, like, homemade applesauce. It's good stuff. I've thought about doing a cooking stream, maybe in the wintertime, but I don't know. I'd have to do it all on my phone. But, I mean, like, I feel like I probably could, for sure. Goody Goody Gumdrops, the USA just tied it with an insane goal. You know what, I'm gonna say I don't know anything about. I don't know a lot about soccer, or, like, what the hype is all, but, very cool. Glad they could tie up the game. I know, like, the basic stuff, you know, like, they kick the ball, they kick the ball into a field goal or something, which technically is true. Technically, it's a field goal. It is a goal that is on a field. I mean, come on now. All right, let's get rid of this guy. Bomb the wall for a shrine, and I didn't take damage. Hey, there you go, there you go. Ow, that was rude. All right, Mr. Boko. That's enough. Reincarnated as a vending machine, and now I'm forced to wander the dungeon? What are you talking about? What the heck are you even talking about? Reincarnated as a vending machine? How the heck is that even a show? Yeah. Uh-oh, USA versus Belgium. Uh-oh. All right, let's go ahead and put those on. Now we've got some slight better protection. And then we should be able to, oh, one of these has a choo-choo in it. Okay, well, I don't care about it that much. I don't know why I'm typing in because you're excited about it, obviously.
Sorry, that took me a very, very long time because Twitch acts like you can type a ton but actually has a 500 character limit, so I had to separate it all.
It's okay. All right, I'll go back. I'll go through and read it here in a minute. That was pretty funny to watch, actually. I'm not gonna lie. No, I can't have that. Did he get word limit like 6 times? Yeah, because, you know, we're just telling stories, you know. No big deal. Okay, I've learned that apparently you can absolutely get, like, gems or something from these. Not very often, but it is possible, apparently. I didn't know that. But apparently it is possible to do that.
Mr. Hippo Reincarnate.
Reincarnate is crazy. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's go get a couple of other things. I need to get, how many butterflies do we have? We have 8, so we're kind of okay there. I want to try to get a couple more of them. Okay, maybe just one. I want to grab this Korok seed. I want to grab that there. I want to do some prep work so that we can kind of just run right through this. The plateau is where all of our groundwork is happening. I did not make that. I did not make that. I almost did though. I'm not gonna lie. I almost did. Okay. I had very little faith, but I actually should have been. I should have been. This should be fine. Remember that time you messed up 100 times? No, I don't. I don't ever remember any of those things. Last out, I'm trying to do this.
Silver,
Oh.
Permission to TTS Mr. Hippo's speech.
No, please don't, actually. Don't worry, I got a clip. Oh, thank goodness. Mr. Hippo's speech. Oh my gosh, no. I mean, well, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Heyo, there we go. Okay.
It's not that long, bro. Probably about the same length as my story.
Oh, you mean the story I still haven't read yet? Give me a minute, cause it also floods the chat, and I'm totally gonna forget to. Do you have a seatbelt on the toilet? I have a follow-up question. Am I supposed to have a seatbelt on my toilet? Is there something that I don't know about that you guys know about that I should know about? Am I missing crucial bathroom necessities or something? Ooh, another lizard. No, but make sure you have enough leg room. You know what's wild? Is I have a bath mat outside my shower, but like, I can't even like use it. I mean, like I can use it, but I can't, what am I trying to say? I can't keep it in my bathroom if I want to close the door. If there's a flood, you want to be buckled in. On my toilet, brother? Brother, on my toilet. Are we so for real right now? We want to be locked in, buckled in, for the ride, on the toilet, my friend? I don't think so. What are you on about? Okay, hold on. Let me read this thing real quick before I get to... Oh, wait, no. You know what I need to do? Let's get to the tower, and then we'll go through the cutscene, so at least we're making progress while I read it.
On the toilet.
Well, your dog needs help. Your dog needs help. That's not healthy. Or normal. Or okay. That's actually... that needs to stop. Oh my god. Just in case the house drives somewhere. Okay, well, I live in an apartment. So unless the whole building stands up and walks away... Like, this isn't War of the Worlds, people. Okay? Are we okay? Are we so for real? Also, I'm pretty sure none of you probably know what that is. How many of you guys in chat actually know what War of the Worlds is? Because that is, like... That's adult knowledge.
I don't.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so. It's a, It's not a game. It's not a game. It is a whole movie. Oh, wait, I don't have to not be seen. I can be seen by this guy. I just can't take his stuff. Oh, I'll take the 5 arrows, though, for sure. I'll take the 5 arrows for sure. What are we talking about? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read. I'm not gonna read this out loud. I am gonna read this something. I'm gonna read your thing while this is all playing, but I'm not gonna read it out loud. But I will respond. Also, yeah. War of the Worlds, by the way, is a Tom Cruise movie from like forever ago.
You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
So, I love that through this entire story, your whole ending highlight is you got to pet both of their cats while you were inside. But beyond that, the rest of it sucked. Also, yeah, the creature husband thing sounds like, excuse my language, sounds like an ass. Anyways, that's wild. Made 7 years before I was born. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what that means, actually, because I have no idea. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Mob drops. Yes. Didn't you just pick up arrows that weren't on the ground? I feel like if they shot them, that's fine. But that was a mob drop. I don't know. You know, and in fact, I don't care. I don't care. It, you know what? I don't care. I didn't pick up his weapons, so... What is that emote? No. Oh, I can't actually look at it. What is that? That is really funny. It's a knife emote. That's funny. That's pretty adorable, actually. Yeah, I just don't care. Like, that's we're nitpicking at that point, and I'm not here for it. I appreciate you trying to keep me honest, but I don't care. It wasn't their weapons, so I think all things considered, they could shoot 100 arrows, and I could pick them up. So I want to see a version of Breath of the Wild where we don't save Hyrule. Yeah, where we join the Yiga clan. Well, you know what, Bacon? I appreciate you being here to be the life of the party and also to look, I think I need to take some time to myself mentally, because every single person I talk to, I swear to God, has to patronize me for something. Bacon, you're like one of my biggest patrons, and you don't even pay me. My boss is one of my biggest patrons, but he's my boss, and I get a paycheck, so I think it's okay. Also, I didn't know that these were still here.
Do I do that? I don't want to.
I thought that these would disappear after I killed him and the tower went up. I'm surprised that these are still here. I didn't say that I didn't like it. I'm just saying I have a lot of patrons. You know, my girlfriend picks on me. I don't even know that it's picking on me so much as it is just like...
you.
Yeah, I know. I don't want you to, actually. I'd be okay. No, I didn't say that I like it. I also didn't say that I dislike it. I'm just saying it happens a lot, you know? I've got Bacon. I have basically all of you guys, which I think is just how streaming works. But my boss does it a lot, and my girlfriend does it a lot. It's like everywhere that I go, I'm like in charge of stuff, and then I just get patronized whenever I like mess something up or do something that's like slightly off kilter. Like, look guys, it's okay. Excuse me, that's rude as hell. That's so mean. Pickable. You're pickable. I'll pick you. Bacon really just said,
what
it's...
if your girlfriend was a fish, would you still love her?
Bacon really just said, yeah, I like to bully you because it's fun.
Silver, I have something to say, but I do not know a way to say it that is polite. Can I still speak? It is not about you trust.
Sure, go ahead. Bacon, you're so mean. It's wait. If it's about anybody else that is not in your immediate family or somebody that you know personally, I do not want to hear it. Out of respect for all people that we all may share interaction
I have
with.
noticed something recently and I feel very bad for my downstairs neighbor. Because my mother literally shakes the ground every time she walks. That's how you become entertaining. Don't think, just speak.
What if your girlfriend was a fish? You know she's Asian. I was gonna make a joke there, but I don't know how to connect her being Asian properly to her being a koi fish. I was gonna make some kind of koi fish reference, but I missed it. I don't know how to make those jokes. I'm not a professional entertainer
Every time she
yet.
steps to the bathroom, I can literally feel the floor in our apartment shaking like this isn't even me making a jab, this is actually happening.
Oh no. You know, I think it's almost more funny that you're saying, look, I don't mean to be rude, but my mom is fat as hell. Like, come on. Oh my gosh. I still don't have a shield. Okay. No, come here. For some reason, I feel like the durability of rusted weapons is a lot less than sticks. I don't know how that happens in my head, but in my head, that's how it works. You know, maybe thinking is a good idea. I almost made an offensive joke.
Blood type is Nutella.
There you go. Oh my god, Gru stole the moon! Oh, never mind. She stood in front of it. That's terrible, guys. That's terrible. You guys are terrible.
I'd make that joke, but my mom actually doesn't like Nutella. I do, though.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, cool. Glad we're all on the same page about that. Good lord. Oh my god, you guys are funny. I would make a fat joke about my mom loving Nutella.
Crumble cookies or something.
That is insane. Yeah, the frosting or whatever. Crumble cookies. You guys are funny. That's funny. That's really good. Someone send this to Sylv's mama? No. I haven't talked to her in actually kind of a little while.
This is a true story. My mom said she started wanting to lose weight and then ate 2 cheesecakes that day.
2 entire cheesecakes? Oh my lord. I want to start losing weight. Proceeds to eat an entire McDonald's.
Why she really likes them. I tried one once and I felt sick after eating a third of it. They're not even actually good chocolate chip cookies, like you can get 12 better cookies from McDonald's for maybe $8. Yeah,
you're right. Your mama birthed you. She raised you. Talk to her. Brother, look, have you, okay. I'm actually going to be so for real with you guys for a second. Okay.
Theo asked out, are we brothers? Because my mom said she wants to lose weight and then tried to order an entire cake today.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of food. That's a lot of boldness. That's a lot, guys. Look, my mom made a post on Mother's Day on her TikTok about how only like
brothers, but from a different father.
I'm pausing you guys. Knock that off for like 2 seconds. She made a post on her TikTok about how only like 2 of her kids reached out to say anything to her at all that day. And I reached out to her and I said something about it. This is what you guys need to understand. I am almost 30 years old, okay? I have 2 of my own kids, a full-time job, a part-time stream, I don't have a whole lot of time to reach out and have a conversation with her, because I'm not one of those people that likes to just have, you know, say hi, how are you, and then that's it. I don't do small talk. I don't do small talk with new people that I meet. I don't do small talk with people that I know. I don't do that stuff at all. Small talk is annoying. It's stupid. It's worthless. It means nothing. I don't do it. So instead, what I like to do is have meaningful conversation. I don't have the time when I'm not busting it at work, I'm here on stream, or I'm resting because, good Lord, I need it, that I can have a full-blown conversation with you. You know, I am a lot more of a tangible person. I like to have conversations with people that are in front of me. I like, if I'm going to talk to you, then you need to be here. And also, I'm going to give you guys a song that's been out forever. That's kind of like one of the classics, I guess, now. It's called The Cat's in the Cradle, I think is what it's called. And it's literally just about, you know, it's about being a kid and then growing up and then getting older and like it's just about life and aging. It's about, you know, like, it's not like I didn't think about my mom on Mother's Day. It's more like I reached out, or I would reach out if I had time to have an actual conversation, but I just don't, you know? And also, I don't celebrate holidays. I don't celebrate my birthday. I don't celebrate other people's birthday. I don't celebrate Father's Day. I don't celebrate freaking Easter or Thanksgiving or any of that stuff. I celebrate Christmas, and that's it, you know? And you know, that's just the truth of who I am. So, no, I don't do the 4th of July. I don't do Martin Luther King Jr. I don't do any of those. I don't do Pancake Day. You know, I don't do that stuff. It's just not, it's not who I am. It's not what I do. So, anyways, so, oh my God, 2 seconds. That's how long I last. You guys are funny. Anyways, so yeah, it's just like, I just don't have the time. You know, I would much rather, because when my mom is here, whenever she visits and sees me, she's here and we'll sit for hours and talk about everything and nothing all at once. But I don't do that over the phone. It's annoying. It sucks. It's a pain in my backside. I hate doing it. But if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. But if I don't have time or the energy to designate a bunch of mental and emotional energy to you and a conversation, I'm not gonna have it. Sorry. I don't know what you want me to do, you know? Anyway, so that's why I don't do things like that, you know, and that's why I don't really talk to her that much, because I would much rather have an in-person, in-depth conversation with you right there. But my regular day-to-day life is far too busy for me to stop everything and stare at my phone for 7 hours straight. I know it's not actually 7 hours, but it sure as heck feels like it. Anyways, we're gonna move on. But I had to get that out real quick. Anyways. Yeah, I don't do, but
so
I don't.
You skip the foreplay and just go right into it, I'm assuming.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my God. If that's, you know what? If that's how you want to interpret that, then yes, that is exactly what we're doing here. Skip the floor play. I'm actually, you know, on the topic of foreplay, right? I'm actually really big on foreplay, okay? Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way right now. Low-key, every single Mother's Day gift my mom every single Mother's Day gift has gotten from me when I was actually a conscious person to how horrible she treated me was forced out of me by her, because if I didn't get her one, she'd complain and yell about it for the rest of the year. That's annoying. I like America Day. I got 4 numbers and saw a ton of jean shorts. You got 4 numbers? What do you mean you got 4 numbers? You got 4 phone numbers? I feel like a post, though. A post? Wait, who said I feel like a post? I feel like a post is trying to guilt trip you into responding because now all her friends and family will know how evil you are. Oh my gosh. I too love foreplay, says the virgin. Which makes it exciting. Oh, okay. So Bacon's out here. Okay. Bacon's out here juggling baddies, I see. All right. Let's see if we can get these guys over here. Actually, you know what? Watch this. I'm gonna take all of this stuff. They're not even 7s at best. Hey, sevens are a 10 where everybody else is a 0, you know what I mean? Look at all this extra stuff I just got. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Thank you for the assist, buddy. Teach me your ways, Bacon. Where do I find them? Everyone at my school is chopped. Oh my gosh. Oh, Bacon. I feel bad now. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's really cute. That's actually really cute. Give me 1 sec. Definitely has nothing to do with my severe fear of people and my lack of grass touching. I thought you were going to say something completely different. Tips to get numbers, just get out there and be drunk. That's terrible. That is an awful tip, actually. Please don't. Let's not encourage heavy drinking, please. That's something I will not stand behind. I'm not going to be mean about it, but that's definitely not something to stand behind. Getting plastered is definitely not the... Because, you know, a 7 looks like a 10, looks like a 12 any day of the week when you're drunk. Do you guys want to know how to turn small talk into something actually good? If you want to have small talk, hang on. Also my lack of a weenus. Okay, that's wild. Yeah, if you guys want to have meaningful small talk, you know, normally your small talk is like, what's your favorite color? What do you want to be when you grow up? How big do you like it? Ugh, okay, I was gonna make a joke and I just made it worse. I'm sorry. But things like what's your favorite color and like where's some place you've always wanted to go, take things like what's your favorite color and ask why, instead of it just being like what's your favorite color, ask what your favorite shade of that color is. Ask why you like it.
Faces with confidence and they will believe me.
Okay, well don't do that, because then what if you...
Small talk. So how do you feel about guys who have no dye?
That have no dye. I love that you said no. It says no dye. I ask what their favorite place nearby is and invite them. Oh, that's good. That's super cool. See, that's creative and smart. Bacon's got the right idea.
Small talk, more like small dick energy.
Okay, let's okay. Well, Zelda player, are you nonverbal? Or are you just afraid of people? Because I can be like that too. Nice. Wait, I want those. I want that. I want that. Give me that. Thank you. Don't you... No way they're not looking at me. No way they couldn't see me. That's insane. That's okay. I don't know either. Honestly, if it wasn't for my personality, my girlfriend never would have started talking to me. Like, never would have held on.
I have an amazing on every rhythm heaven groove level up to remix 5 now.
Oh, see, there you go. That's what you need. Junk! I do have a lot of personality, actually, yeah. Junk, hello, hello, welcome.
Not quite my tempo.
That is severe ball knowledge.
Need to be mediocre at rhythm games.
Hey, that's not bad, though. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Hang on. Hang on. That's insane. Okay, hold on. Whoa! I don't know. I don't know if we should... I don't know. Hold on. Give me a second, because I don't want to die. I actually really don't want to die right now. Get out of here. Okay, give me this. Dude, all the emotes you keep using are cute AF. No, I can't use that. Get out of my inventory. Get out of my inventory. Junk, I'm doing very well, and I'm very happy to see you here. I hope your day is going well. I hope you're feeling good, and everything's going well. I don't want to die, Silver 2026. Literally the greatest quote of all time. Oh, I need to go back over and grab those arrows from that chest. But I'm being serious, though. I mean, if it wasn't for my personality, I feel like my girlfriend definitely would be like... She definitely would have been like, this guy's weird. Like, I'm definitely not her like, conventional go-to type guy, but she's also a lot more of a personality type person, which is great. So...
Silver, I'm going to go to YouTube to pre-split up Mr. Hippo. It will not be longer than my story, I promise. You're
TTSing it, though, aren't you? Wait, what is Mr. Hippo? What the heck am I missing? There's something about this context that I'm missing severely, and I don't know what it is.
You can't break my spirit. You will find out if I can Mr. Hippo you.
Alright. We'll see how that goes then, I guess. Would you rather dress as Benjamin Franklin or Hamilton? Ooh. Probably Benjamin Franklin. Yep. I'm not gonna lie. I would do something like that for sure. But like Benjamin Franklin with like the ears and everything.
Have to pay you to quit your job?
My day job? You'd have to...
Silver for friends, I just get adopted by extroverts.
I just get adopted by extroverts? Well, I'm definitely not one of those. How much money to quit my job? A consistent, salary.
I'll adopt you if you call me daddy.
Yeah, definitely not happening. That's definitely not happening. Wait, I don't want to do this. No, no, get away from me. Get away from me. I don't need to waste durability on you weirdos. I'm out. Leave me alone. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. You guys would have to consistently uphold my yearly take-home pay for me to quit my day job. That's how that would work. So, definitely not happening. I would be around a lot more, but that's not happening. I'm not queso, you guys, alright? I'm not that funny. I'm not that entertaining. I'm entertaining... I'm that entertaining to myself, though, for sure. How much more per hour for you to quit your job? Same task, different boss? I don't know. I'm kind of my own boss. My boss, though, is pretty cool. I actually really like my boss. And, so, I don't know. I think even morally, I wouldn't quit my job. Like, it would take a lot for me to quit my job. Because my boss is actually really cool. Like, he's a really good guy.
At Beast Gohan Jace 1837, welcome
Beast
to the stream.
Gohan!
But in that funny they would come here for me.
I don't know about all that. You guys assist in being pretty entertaining, but I wouldn't give yourself that much credit. Come on now. This is a collective effort. the Mr. Beast theme song, I didn't even know that there was one, so no. That's not happening. For sure that's not happening. Alright, just to make us look a little bit less chopped, we're gonna go ahead and grab the Nintendo Switch shirt, and we're gonna use it. We're gonna wear it, because that's a whole lot less chopped looking than this busty old shirt. And it does the same level of protection, so we'll take it. We can look a little less chopped now. Blum? I thought you sniffed the camera for a second. That's insane. That is insane. All right, let's go ahead and grab this bad boy. Sniffing the camera is nuts.
Silver, it is done. Are you ready?
I don't know. So you're gonna have to just go for it, I think. Nice.
How did you meet your girlfriend?
We met, I don't know why I paused. I don't know why I paused. We met on, we met through mutuals on Snapchat. She actually knew my brother before me. Kind of wild. Snap is crazy, and it's been even more crazy recently, actually. What are you sending me? Booty or thighs? Or what's the other one? Or the bust? Honestly, I don't know. I need better context. Can you send me whatever that...
Tits, ass, or legger?
I like a person with personality, you know? You can't spell personality without the person. I like all of it. I'm an everything person. You know what I mean? All right, get these guys away from me. We're gonna ignore this guardian. I do want to grab this sword because I almost forgot about it. All right. Our first big heavy hitter sword of the run. Well, I mean, I guess it's not our first because we're returning. You know what? No, it's our first. We're calling it our first because we're returning, okay? That's what we're gonna call this.
Boring.
Nice. You leave me alone, Mr. Sir. Thanks for the arrow. Where did that go? Thank you. Why are there so many keys? Come here. Come here. Come here. You get weed duty? Oh man, if that's how he responded in the movie, I promise you he would have loved his job after. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. And then, you know, You're on weed duty. He'd have been so excited. They'd been like, okay, Grandpa, no problem. I got you, brother. I could do weed duty for sure. Silver, how do I get weed? I don't know. Why are you asking me questions like that? That's a terrible question. Don't ask me how to get weed. I don't know. The weed store. B21 and then go to the weed store. Yeah, I don't know what that is either. I was gonna ask. What's an RO ace? People in my family wonder why I'm not in a relationship after I tell them tell them some of them I'm. What does that mean? RO ace? Arrow ace? I went to a fireworks show and the photos I took look like hell jumped out. It's not an incel. Oh my god, stop. You're gonna get canceled. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the knowledge, Jonk. Apparently it means like aromantic or asexual. Right, right. That makes sense. Jesus Christ, last out. Does that mean you're an incel? No, it doesn't. Not... Not everything means you're an incel. And not everything that isn't being the norm makes you an incel. You're so funny. You guys are weird. You guys are so weird. All right, I want to grab some of these. Actually, I don't think I need to. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, it will be good because we have to go into the... I don't know what tier these are.
It's so funny, that's what everyone comes here for.
Isn't that literally what Bacon said? Or you said that earlier or something? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I got 15 seconds. Come here. Get down here. Come on. Come on. Come on! What are you doing? Bro, come on. You're just playing. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So annoying. Okay. One of my brothers thinks it means I like the same gender. Being aromantic. That's definitely... That's an interesting take on what that might mean. I'll look at them after stream, but I also need to ask, what is with white people taking pictures of things like fireworks? Like, we're ever gonna use them again? I actually just saw something about that, but I've been thinking about that for years. Why do we take pictures of fireworks? There's no reason. We're not doing anything. We're never gonna look at them again. We're never gonna show them to anybody, ever. Like, there's no reason for it. It's just such a weird thing that we do. I only took it because it looks like hell. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess that's not bad. That's not bad. Hey, yo, old fart, wake up. How are you sleeping? You're literally a ghost. I know that we don't technically know that yet, but you're literally a ghost. Like, you're actually disgusting for that. That is so weird. Let's go ahead and do the meat and seafood fry. We can just get this from him real quick. Oh, you old fart. All right, let's sit here until noon. Why do we take birthday photos? So we have them. No, I don't. No. Those are different, though. You see fireworks.
Birds
well,
need their wings to fly. I need answers.
Do ghost birds need their wings to fly? That's a really good question. Do ghost birds need their wings to fly? Huh. You know, I don't know. I think it depends on the context, right? Like, they could... Oh, it needs to be at night. Oh my god, I hate him. I hate him so much. You can absolutely find good photos of fireworks online. What are you talking about? They have photos, videos, GIFs, memes. What do you mean?
Hang on, this may come out botched. Bear with me.
Ask freaking AI. AI will make you some really cool looking fireworks for sure. Like, what do you mean, brother?
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise. But, you know, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't from me, it would have just been from someone else, you know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on. Not for you. You're dead. But that's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. And I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? And I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have significance, you know. Sometimes, you know, sometimes, a story's just a story. You try to read into every little thing, and find meaning in everything anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy. Had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years. I buy all my fireworks from Craigslist. And then not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe, thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume. You know? Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story, so just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay? Of course, it was only then I'd realized I'd made sandwiches, and poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know. Life goes on and on and on and on and... Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet. And I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread. Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now, this was on a Tuesday, which was good, because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday, and threw it out Wednesday. Or rather, they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed it to the ducks, and then, probably at the end of the day, finally, they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday, and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all of the sourdough bread. Of course, you know, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all. It swells up in their stomach, and then they all die. At least. At least, that's what I've heard. You know, I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well, if you wanna feed ducks, or birds of any kind, for that matter, it's best to buy seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day it was. This is a good sentiment, I don't know what to say.
So should we just end stream right there, I think? You know? Good God. Oh, that's from... Wait, Mr. Hippo is... That's the, Wait, isn't that a Five Nights thing? Because I swear to God, I've heard this story before, like 3 times. But I feel like we have. I mean, like that's
Silver getting the true experience of playing FNAF Ultimate
Yeah,
Custom
yeah.
Night and getting jump scared by Mr. Hippo.
Yeah. That was good. That was really good. Also, I'm surprised I got that reference. Yo, yo. Look, buddy. Look, buddy. I think we just end stream.
I am too. Elish the Ledge.
Golly. Okay. Anyways, can we proceed? Is there something that you expect me to, like, do you want me to respond a certain way? Or are we cool? Can we go? I'm gonna need a nap after that.
No.
Okay, cool. Oh my god. All right, give me like 2 seconds. Hold on, I gotta respond to this message.
I give you permission to continue.
Awesome. Hey, you know what? I'm so happy that I have you guys here to do that. Thank you.
We give you permission to continue, brother.
Okay. Yeah, okay, let's move on. Now that all momentum has been killed, but it's okay, we're still on the plateau.
Minty? I haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't either, and I messaged him on Snap, and he still hasn't even read my message. I almost feel like he's broken up with me. I don't really know what's going on with him. I hope that he's just busy and it's really, I don't remember where it is that he lives, but I know that it has been really hot, and he does trade work. He works in HVAC, so I know that he's probably just really tired. So.
He's still mad that I have him blocked /J/J.
/J? Yeah, he does HVAC work. So, I just can't, yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while. So I'm not really sure. This chest I can't get without using the Sheikah slate, so we're definitely not getting that one. I want to get this throwing spear real quick, or maybe we'll just come back. Well, no, I'm definitely not going to come back and get it. I would like to go get that throwing spear, but I actually don't think we're going to do it, so never mind. I'm probably going to forget
Silver,
to.
I finally finished my entry for the banner contest. I scheduled it to be sent to him on the 31st, so all the pieces are in place.
Aw, scheduled. The rules for this run, well, if you'd like to know, I actually have a command for it. Here, let me go ahead and put it in.
That is not how you pronounce scheduled.
That is exactly how you pronounce it. Why did that not work? Oh, there we go. That just took a second. So there are your rules. And Zelda player, you're on YouTube. So let me go ahead and post it actually.
Scheduled.
Hold on. Yeah, that definitely did not come out right. Let me post this in the YouTube chat specifically. This should work, I think. I don't know if it's just behind or something. Yeah, there we go. So it's broken up, but there's your the rules list. And then any like minor questions that you have about it, just let me know. Cause there've been a couple like small stipulations or whatever, so if you have any questions, just let me know. Yeah, there you go. Now it comes out right.
I kissed a link and I liked it. Hope my cat don't mind it. It felt so wrong.
Yeah, I know. I actually can't believe that worked. That was kind of good. Actually, I can believe it. It makes sense. Wow, that was close. That was really close. I almost didn't make that. All right, we're going to the right here.
My cat actually just messed with me.
That sounds hot. You guys do that a lot? You guys mess with each other like that? There we go. All right, and then we're also not getting this chest because it requires us using stasis, so we're not doing that.
What? No.
Oh. I don't know. I just assumed. I thought you guys were cool like that.
His cat. He bumped into me and then looked at me like I slapped him or something.
Theo! Hello, hello, my friend. Welcome. How are you? Hey, you just missed the greatest momentum killer of the night. So we should be rocking pretty well the rest of the night, I think.
Silver, we do not support bestiality in this household.
Okay, well, what about... Okay. So, we're not in your house. We're in my house, and everybody else's house as well. We are in a shared household. We are in public, we are in the public housing, alright? Okay, so we do need to stop over here and grab this bad boy. Yeah, what this femme said. Oh my god. Okay, I do want to get rid of this. There we go. Yeah, pot lid. My first day back at work was a success. Awesome. That's awesome news. I love that. Love hearing that. I do hope you're referring to Silver there. What did you call him? Brochacho? Brochacho. Hey, that's a good one. That's actually a really good one. Brochacho. I'm glad your first day back at work was good. I'm not even gonna bother cleaning a new glass. Are you okay? What are you just gonna get some nasty water? Oh, speaking of drinking things, hey yo, I totally just grabbed the rest of my milk from my carton out of the fridge earlier, and I sat down and I got my creamer and my milk, and I drank the milk straight from the carton, and then I made coffee. It was pretty good. I was like, man, free will and adult life is pretty freaking sick. I love it. It's a solo party night.
I fucking love drinking from the carton. Best thing ever.
It is pretty good, yeah. Yeah. I felt like, you know, it's so funny. Like, I'm an adult now, you know, I'm almost 30 and I have my own groceries and I have my own job. And it's like, man, I can absolutely just drink from the carton whenever I want to. There's nothing stopping me. I wonder if I can get these guys actually to... I drink bottled water. You're not better than me, because also, Bacon, you spelt then wrong. Technically, it's T-H-A-N, not T-H-E-N. You use the wrong then. It's than. So. Also, bottled water is terrible. I don't know what you're talking about. Drinking bottled water, like pre-bottled water, is actually not good for you, because there's still traces of microplastics in it. Yeah, exactly. Bottled water, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Like, thinking that that's a flex is actually so gross. But I buy it in a gallon bottle. Okay, it's still in a bottle. It's still microplastic water, bro. Come on. No way! No way I climbed up here and he has no idea that I'm here. Yo, what a moron. This guy. Yo. Oh my gosh. See you later, you weirdo. I think spending the $20 on a Brita filter is way better than bottled. Yeah, especially because it goes through, like, it's actually, like, because it goes through a filter. You're not microplasticking it. Microplasticking it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It always has a gross aftertaste. Yeah, buying bottled water. Also, right? Buying bottled, purified...
I personally drink from a water bottle, but not bottled water, if you get what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean. No, so here's the thing. Okay, hold on. We need to talk about this because this is because we're here for Zelda, but also I play this game all the time. You guys are here for me. Obviously. I'm the life of the party. Totally kidding. Okay, look. So bottled water, purified bottled water, microplastics, and purifying water is actually bad. It's not good. Drinking purified water means that there's nothing in it that can do anything for your body whatsoever other than basic hydration. Basic hydration is not that great without without like basic sediment, without basic like healthy bacteria. No, it's all terrible. So drinking purified bottled water, not good. Filtered water, totally fine. You know, like things like that are fine. Yeah, well, so Theo, there is a reason every brand does taste differently because they all filter it differently, or they all purify it differently. They don't filter it. So anyways, drinking filtered water is better than drinking purified water. Drinking tap water is okay, but there's a huge stipulation to that. Because if the tap water in your region, in your county, in your whatever, is not clean, it's hard, meaning that it coming through the pipes is actually like has more sediment, more bacteria, more rust particles than other regions that have softer water, then that can be bad for you. Now, if you already have a healthy immune system, or your immune system's already kind of messed up in the first place, you know, and you're already used to drinking bad water, then that, you know, it almost cancels itself out, but it's like, So, but that's not necessarily true either. Yes, hard water can hurt your skin and your hair. Very true. I think my grandma's house has extra sediment in the water, but our apartment now doesn't. Well, that's good. Yeah. I think apartments try to go for more of the more acceptable, safer water type of like filtering or whatever. I used to work selling water filter systems, so I had to know all about hard water. Yeah, hard water's not a joke, man. It's actually pretty bad. Cooper, I see that you are in here. Sorry to not say hello to you. Welcome, Cooper. I hope you're doing well. Hope your night's going well. Hold on, let me see here. Added minerals, which aren't necessarily bad, but they do make it taste different, and I don't like it. Yeah, that's not good. Verity's water? I have no idea what you're talking about. Part of the reason I started drinking milk from the carton was because all the dishes in our house were always gross somehow, and I didn't want to deal with finding a clean one, washing one out, and having watery milk or something. You know you can... Hey, something? Check this out. You can wash a dish and dry it. Additionally, there are like also some people, they just have really, really hard water at their house, and they don't use very clean soap. Which sounds weird to say, but it's not, but like that's a thing. Like you can have not clean soap, and it leaves a film on the stuff that you clean. So hard water, hard soap, film dishes, and that's not good either. And also, I could sit here and talk about, I could have a whole stream where I just talk to you guys about cleaning products and all that crap, but I'm not gonna do that because that's, I want to go on. I want to move on. But anyways, what's your opinion on poop water? You want me to give you an opinion on poop water? I don't drink poop water. That's pretty weird, man. Hard water can also void warranties on appliances in some cases. Yeah, hard water can destroy all kinds of stuff. It's so bad. It's not the soap because my mom uses the same brand here and the dishes are fine. My grandma just doesn't know how to wash.
My guy, he said poke water.
I know what he said. I know he said. hang on.
Silver.
What?
A hungry man thinks of bread silver.
A hungry man thinks of bread. Are you saying that I want poop in my water? Is that what you're implying? Are you implying I like poop water? I don't think that's very nice of you. I don't think you should, I don't think you should talk to your friends like that.
If the boot fits.
Say that again. If the boot fits. I know he doesn't say it like that, but it is always funny to me to think about it like that. Wait, Apple, why not? Why can't you watch stream?
If the boota fits.
The boota fits. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I've spent all day playing Breath of the Wild. Well, now you can spend the rest of your night not playing Breath of the Wild. It's not about the game that we're here for. It's about the content. Yeah, what a way to enter. Oh, and it's not even about the poop water. Yeah, no, it's not about the poop water. It's about anything but the poop water. Oh my god. Hello. Uh-oh. Oh, now I've woken them up and pissed them off. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day grinding for some better segments in Breath of the Wild. Oh, okay. Well, good luck. Yeah, I saw that you did some of that. That's pretty cool.
Time for me to play some more Rhythm Heaven Groove and continue to be a flan-serving robot.
Yeah, there you go. Weapon smuggling is pretty fun, too. That's actually not a bad little skill to learn. Well, if you come across it again, or you think about it again, and we're not in stream, throw it in the Discord, like, immediately. I'm gonna smack you with this. Come here. Alright. I'm gonna keep it on the remote bomb, on the circle bomb, because it's one of the easier ones to kind of...
At a what aiming, welcome to the stream.
At a what aiming? What aiming? Hello, hello. Or is it Hugh? Does it say Hulo? Oh, that's fine. Hulo is cute anyways. Hulo is a fun way to say hello anyways.
I actually do better at the level when I look away from the game. Because if I look at the game I worry too much about the safety of the flan and go too early.
Huh, okay. Have you ever played on Pro HUD settings? It's not crazy different, but I just found and liked it, so curious. I haven't. Can you activate it from here? HUD mode, Pro. Yeah, like this. I could do that, I suppose. I did say that I wasn't going to have a map, but I think... Hold on. What gets taken away? Hold on. The mini-map, and then what thing I'm using. I don't think I need to have that. The daytime, I can see when it's daytime. I don't really... Yeah, I guess I don't need it. I don't know. Yeah, let's try it. Sure. Sure. Let's try it. It's not like I need it for anything. We are gonna go this way, though. Oops. Whoa. Hold on. Okay. Ow. Rude. What? Oh. Get out of here. All right, give me these. Give me these. I'll take that too. Yeah, not taking fall damage is kind of fun. That's a fun little trick to know. All right, we are gonna run this way because there's some treasure that's on the ground that we can grab, which we'll definitely want to have. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's criminal. Man. Okay, I just went spaghetti mode. Okay, that's fine. Do I know how to wall wind bomb? I think so, except I learned it as it's like spider crawling or whatever, or like Spider-Man wind bombing or something like that. That's what I learned it as. Ledge wind bombing is the one that I learned how to do first, I think. Let me use this. No, not Spider-Man, just spider. I just call it spider wind bombing. You know, like going up like this and doing a wind bomb off a tree or doing it off a wall like this. I just call it spider wind bombing.
Amazing flan or a tech taught.
Not this guy just having a traveler's bow. Get out of here. Stop being a tool.
Whatever that word means.
Flan or a tector. He's a flan or a tector. Alright, so we get another sword, which is good. And then I think we get a couple of different arrow types. We get fire and regular, and then we also get a bokobo. A spiked bokobo, which is pretty fire. No pun intended. Yeah, I've never really thought about doing a no HUD situation, but honestly, like, it doesn't really change anything for me. Like... Really? Oh, man, Theo. Yeah, they are... Yeah. I learned about them actually during...
Congrats, you can attempt to perfect on that level. You suck absolute booty cheeks at thanks, bro, but I'm not going to win.
Who said that to you? Anyways, moving on. Yeah, I learned about it during my first ever, like, 100% run of the game. That I like before I started streaming, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Where the heck did those come from? It was pretty nice. Yeah, for sure. I think now that I've been doing it for I've been playing this game for so long, and I've just gotten so much more used to it, then it's like not really a problem.
Fireworks?
Because white people, duh. What do you mean?
July 6th.
What do you mean? There's still fireworks because white people, my friend. I think because these guys can't come down here, I think I can still sit by the... Oh, guys, you want to hear something crazy? I totally, during the 4th of July, while the fireworks were all going off, I was listening to my... Not by choice, but I was listening to my neighbors get it on. And it was not fun. Like, they were loud. I mean, like, between the echoing of the explosions in the apartment complex was just, like, moaning. That was so freaking loud. And I was like, oh my god, bro. Close your window, bro. Also, I can't go to sleep because there's enemies nearby, which is a problem. So what I'm going to do is try to manipulate this a little bit here. I want to come up here. And I'm going to put a fire down, and I'm going to get these guys going to sleep and see if I can't manipulate getting that sword. Because I really want that sword.
Okay, I am going to attempt, emphasis on attempt, the perfect on that level. It is not happening.
Hey, you should have more faith in yourself. It could happen. No, 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 no. Oh, these guys they don't go to sleep? Oh, well, this is pointless then. All of this is pointless. I thought they went to sleep. Am I crazy, or do they actually not go to sleep? Like, I think I would understand if, like, if the archer didn't go to sleep, but these guys? There's no way they don't go to sleep.
Attempt 1 failed in like 15 seconds.
Well, lock in. Don't come back here and tell us about it. No, literally. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. No. Yes! They do go to sleep. Nice. Yo. That's so good. Okay. Hold on. Guys, look how many arrows we have. 6, 7. Okay. Everybody be quiet. If I can get over there while he's not looking, I can get the sword and the shield. Okay, you know what? I took the sword. I took the sword and it wasn't in his hand. I took the sword and it wasn't in his hand. He tried to grab it, but he couldn't. And I'm okay with that. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. That was so good. That was so good. Oh my god. Wait a minute. No! Oh! Okay, hold on. I have 3 of these now? Oh, brother. Oh, I love that. How much... What do I have for armor points? I have 4 armor points. So you either do 4 damage or you do 3 damage. Because he's only doing 1 hit point of damage. I'm trying to hit him off the edge here. But if I don't, and he... I was gonna say, if I don't and he happens to still die and then I get a gut from it, then I'm okay with that. That's so funny. I'm gonna try to kill him, not... Whatever. Anyways.
Why, but when you said 67 I imagined surprise MF.
Surprise, mother... Those are good. Those ones are good. There are fire arrows down there. Again, I'm trying to... So, this is basically what we're doing for tonight, right? Is I'm trying to set ourselves up so that we can be as prepared as possible to go through the rest of this pretty well. So, I'm doing a lot of prep work to get us through tonight. Or get us through the rest of the run. Since we've already gotten... This is now the 3rd episode, even though it's episode 2, because our episode 0 was the plateau in the first place. So I want to get this run not spending a ton of time on. So I'm doing a lot of prep work here on the plateau so that we can be ready to just kind of go straight through everything without spending a ton of time doing things we don't need to. You know, like looking around for weapons or items or things like that. Oh, I can't carry any more melee weapons. Okay, well, let's just throw this at him. Yeah, there we go. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Doing the invisible Link run was pretty cool. Going through the game, and finishing any camps without being seen so that there's no music. Like, the music is pretty cool when you finish a camp, but doing it without being seen, like when we got Hestu's maracas, that was pretty cool. Like, the silence in unlocking a camp treasure is pretty sweet. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I very much like it, so. But, I digress. This one... Nope, definitely not doing that. Okay, that was weird. Okay. Crazy that we have this much to protect ourselves, given, like, what's going on. Can I get encouragement for tomorrow when I try to collect all the Zora Leneru Koroks? Hey, you can do this. I believe in you. I do believe in you. I think you can do it excellently, for sure. It is... Uh-oh, I pissed him off. Okay, hold on. It can be difficult, especially when it's raining, but you can do it. Uh-oh. Okay. Did they just leave all their weapons? Yo, what? No way they just left all their weapons. They just left everything over here. Hold on. They literally just left everything over here. They did not care at all. Look, they even left their shield. They left this over here. Ah, jeez. Get out of here, you weirdo. I'm grabbing this weapon, then. You guys literally just... Yeah, forgot about the rain. Yeah, that's like the worst part. That is, in fact, the worst part. I can't think of any other place in the entire game that has this much wind. Like, this is the windiest part of the entire game. So, other than, like, next to the wetlands tower... Or the woodland... Not the... No, not the woodland tower. The wetlands tower, I think, right? Anyways. Wild how much wind there is right there. Really? How did I miss that? I'm not doing any Shrine or Divine Beast until I get all the Koroks. Well... I believe you can do it, but it is going to be difficult, for sure. Come on. Man, that's not even cool. Ow. Ow. There's no way I missed that. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Aw, I need another... Man. Alright. You got an amazing... Hey, you know what? I got good when I did those levels last week. I got good on levels that I swear I thought I was doing excellent on. Dang, that lizard just did a whole jump. Let's go do the Talus. That'll be good for some extra stones and gems that we'll be able to use because to be able to get the armor for Gerudo. Oh, Talus boy. I can't break his arms? Really? Not being able to break his arms with the sledgehammer is wild. I thought we would have definitely been able to do that. Okay, Amber, Ruby. Yeah, we got some pretty good gems actually. I think that's actually really good. So, we definitely have some really, really good starting things that we need. Okay, that was probably deserved. That was pretty funny. Currently getting ready to watch some people play it in VR. All right, well, enjoy that. Have fun. We will see you in the future. Anyways. These guys are nuts. Yeah, get distracted. Stay distracted. You're done. Ah, jeez. Hey. Ow. Thanks for opening your stupid, ugly mouth. Weirdo. Let's see. Oh. Hey, yo. Can you stop running around so much? Do you mind? Like, just sit still. Golly. I thought I just heard another one. Let's see. Oh, we can get this Korok that's over here. Wow, that was a pretty good shot. He looked at me, too. He was like, huh? Brother, why'd you stop moving? I mean, like, thank you for not moving, but also, why did you stop moving? Insanity. Very good, very good. Okay, cool. One in a trillion, if you will. A trillion is funny. One in a trillion. Is that how we're measuring things now? Being one in a trillion? Okay, what did we... How far are we in? Hold on. What do we have? We have everything, right? Yeah, we just have to go to... Okay, we just have to go to the temple. Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, right, we're doing prep work on the way to the temple. Okay, I just want to make sure. Golly. I'm getting complacent. I would rather use arrows and a bow rather than using my sword. I don't want to waste it on all these lower life forms. Why the heck would I do that? You think I'm out here trying to waste precious material on precious durability on such low life monsters? Are you kidding me? We need that stuff for the real deal. Let's eat this apple. Yeah, munch munch. Munch munch. I do have to say, like, the regular rule that I have when I'm streaming, like when I do challenges of I can't eat food to heal in the middle of a fight, I've been told it gives like Dark Souls type energy, which I kind of like, but also it has forced me to become a lot more proficient, I think is the word, when I'm fighting, so that I'm not spending so much time thinking that I can just get hit all the time. I do actually have to try to not die. Even though I can easily respawn or heal in the middle of the fight, it makes me a little bit, it like forces me to actually learn how to play the game a little bit better, which is pretty neat. Let's go ahead and do, all things considered, I mean, me just talking about that, honestly, let's do heart containers since we're not doing wind bombing, so I don't need stamina as much, and I can easily just whistle sprint, so we'll get an extra heart container. And then, other than the heart containers that we get from the divine beasts, this is our only upgrade. Oh! I'll never get over that. Oh. I don't know that there's anything else here that is overly important or useful for us to get. I think we kind of have everything. There is this soldier's bow up here that's really good. It's not really good, but like it's a soldier's bow, so you know. As far as bows that we can get on the plateau, it's actually pretty nice. And we do already have the Boko bow, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop this and the traveler's bow, and we'll keep the Boko bow.
Well done there, young one.
Oh, thank you.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphorus,
You know,
Hyrule.
other than getting the warm doublet, we have not interacted with this man, like, at all. Which I think is kind of, like, I feel like I've interacted with him less so far than we have any other time that I've streamed and played this game.
That princess was my own daughter.
Yep, you're a failure as a father. It's okay, just say it, brother, just say it. I mean, you really should just come out and say it, you know? You say, I am a bad father. I let my own daughter slip away from me right out of my own hands, and she was so angry with me, and then I let her die, and now I'm dead, except she's not dead, and you're just garbage. You're just straight dookie. So, maybe you should sit with that. Actually, you do have to sit with that. You get to sit with that the rest of your natural life, which is not even natural. You're just basically dead. You are dead. You're not basically dead. You are full dead, bro. You are absolute trash. And I do not feel bad at all. Okay. Now that I'm done crap talking this guy, I should probably chill out. Hold on. All right, let's go out this way because we've got to go off the cliffside of the bomb shrine, and we've got to grab ourselves a horse. We are gonna grab the most solid colored horse. It'll either be black or it'll be blue, I believe. Black or blue will give us kind of like the best stamina, but not necessarily the best speed, which I do kind of hate. You know, like I wish there was maybe there is a way to know or to tell what horses have the best speed versus stamina. I run horses too much to have one that has less stamina though. You know, like I'm a little too expectant, I believe, is the word. And, like, my expectations for a horse are a little too high sometimes, you know, which is why I like getting Epona, because she never kicks you off, you know? Like, she'll never be mad at you enough to kick you off. We're gonna go for this one right here. No, we're not. That's okay, though. You know? It's by itself. Hold on. We can do this. That is so unfair. Nah, you need to get away from me. Nice. Oh, wrong button. I was totally just spamming R for a second. Oh. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on, we can do this. I think the closest thing to a high-speed, high-stamina horse that we can get is the royal horse. There we go. Okay. No, get on that horse, you dummy. Alright. I'm not gonna get too into things tonight because I spent so much time prepping on the plateau, so I think what I'm gonna do is just get us to the... I want to get us to... Oops. I want to get us to the, to the other side of this... Oh my god, I swear that I... Oh my gosh, I need to watch out for the foxes. I need to watch out for the foxes, man. I want to get to the other side of the dueling peaks here. So we can get our saddle, and we can sell some of our stones.
Hang on, Silver, do you want to see my completed banner now that all the guys are colored in?
Yeah, that'd be sick. I would love to.
I want to see if you can guess which character is mine, TBH.
Okay, well, don't hold expectations too high, because I promise you I'll probably fail. I don't know if you have given any indication of which one is yours, so it'll be probably pretty bad. But it doesn't mean that I don't care, and it doesn't mean that it's not good. Whoa! Is that one on the right? Like, those look like those look like puffs. Hold on. No. Give me this. I want that. Okay. I have a version with a logo, but I'm not showing it because I don't want to dox this project. That's fair. Let's grab this stuff. Give me that. Hey, yo. Knock that off. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay. Get out of here.
My character is the pink one with yellow wings, the one flying around.
Get out of here.
The others are all OCs that belong to other people or my friend.
The pink one with yellow wings? Am I just blind? Oh, so not the pirate-looking one. You're talking about the one that's like doing this? That's like in the center of the page? Also, I love this like light blue in the top corner, the top right corner. That like blue, those two blues together, really pretty. This like, I don't even know what to call it. This purple one that you have at the very top in the middle of the screen. I still love this one with the leaf on the in the foreground. That's really cool. I love this. I think it's so good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's what I was gonna say.
Dude, yes, I chose those two because they're so gorgeous.
They are so good. Yeah, it is really good. Was that really a soldier's claymore out of that chest? Oh my god. That is not the loot that I thought we were going for here. Okay, cool. Okay, I need to get around. I need to get to the other. I need to get to the stable. That's what I was trying to say, by the way. I don't know if I said that, but I want to get to the stable on the other side of the dueling peaks. That's my goal. There is some... Oh, there's a stable over here. Never mind. We don't have to go that far. I forget this is over here. So we can do this. We'll do this stable over here. Let's see what's at this camp, though. I forget what's over here. I think it's just an opal or something. I actually don't remember what's here. I don't want you giving away where I am or who I am. I mean, I don't know what his expectations are, but I feel like you did a pretty good job. I think you did really good. How in the world did y'all see me? I was behind a bush. Well, I can't take any of the weapons, but I will take their parts. Because having monster parts is pretty good for selling and for, like, other stuff. If I need to make, like, a potion or something, or just having something, to sell, you know, for a quick extra bit of money. So, then we'll go ahead and grab this seared steak, because we're gonna need to have that. And then, I don't remember what's in here. Is it just an opal? It is just an opal. Man, there are some chests. I cannot believe with how many, like, there's, like, over 1,000 chests. I cannot believe how many I remember. Like, some of them I remember, you know, pretty well because I see them all the time, but some of them I rarely ever go out here, so it's crazy to me that I remember any of them at all. Alright, anyways, let's get to this stable, and then we'll get a saddle, sell a couple of things, get ourselves ready and good, and for tomorrow, and then we'll wrap it up for the night. That way we can just jump straight into everything tomorrow. I may start stream a little bit early tomorrow, like a half hour early, just to do some, like, technical messing arounds with. But beyond that, nothing crazy. Like, I'm not gonna actually start running the game until 5. Let's go ahead and grab this axe. Is Beetle not here, or... Hello? Okay. Maybe I can sit here until night? Maybe? And maybe he'll be here sleeping. Yeah, see, there he is. Except he's not sleeping, so. Yeah, let's look at what I've got. Rubies, I can sell those for a pretty good amount. Yeah, 420, ayo. 180, that puts us over 600, which is perfect. We'll sell all of our amber, just so we have a good place to be for, you know, if I, like, when I get the armor, and then, like, any goods that I want to get, then we'll also have those as well, so. All right, yeah, what do you have? I can buy your arrows, which are good. I might not need to, but, we'll see, I guess. Thunder wings. Oh, you know what? Actually, this will be really good. So, yeah, see, this is why I wanted these. So we'll do the... No. I want to get all of those, actually. I want to get the electric darners. I want to get the thunder wing butterflies. Those are really good, so we can go into, like, Thunderblight and stuff, and we can make a level 3 instead of a level 2. No, I was not done yet. I'm mispressed. I'm mispressing stuff. And then we'll take all your arrows. Yeah, see? See, we need that money for all those goods. So let's go ahead and go into all of these. We'll sell the ancient screws. We'll sell all of our ancient springs and all the rest of our ancient stuff as well. Oops. Yay. And then I think that's kind of it. I guess we can sell... I'll wait till we have some more monster parts. I guess having 1,000 rupees is a pretty good place to start, especially being, you know, being a simple homeless man. All right. Let me see here. I've got apples. Hey, come here. I need to, hey. What? Hello? Hello? Brother. I guess I don't have to have, oh, that's just for, talking to the stable maiden, right? No, I don't want to... I always forget that. I know how to catch a horse. I'm literally on a horse, brother. Yeah, what are we naming him? Camp. I'm gonna name him Camp, because homeless people always hang out at camps. So we're gonna name him Camp. Oops. Okay, now will you eat apples out of my hands? Come here, little guy. Yeah, there he goes. Go ahead. Come on. Okay, fine. Whatever. Okay, well, since we have to go that direction anyways, let's go ahead and, we'll get over towards the dueling peaks. I know I said that we would just get the saddle, but...
Fruit Flex 2 is still utterly devious. 5,000 green apples.
Fruit Flex 2? What is that? What the heck is that? The only reason I want to go to the other stable is mostly just because I want to spend some time, like, building my bond with this horse. So that we're not spending a ton of time, like, doing that tomorrow. I want to just be able to get into the game and just go straight into what we need to be doing.
It's a harder version of the level called Fruit Flex, which I have an amazing on already.
Ah, gotcha. I don't know that we can actually access this area. I don't think we can get to the Dueling Peaks stable from here. Actually. Ooh, watch out for the fox. I'm not here to hurt you, buddy. Yeah, I don't think there's another... Maybe there is? I might be totally wrong. I'm not entirely certain. There might be another bridge that we can get through, but I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, you could just stay on the path, though. That would be helpful. If you want to just, you know, go ahead and do that for me. Well, we've reached another stable, but it's not the Dueling Peaks. Is there only one... There's not only one way to get over there, is there? Oh, no. Okay, there is. There's another one right here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and grab this hearty truffle. There might be a couple other things over there that we can grab that's over at this little camp that's over here. And then we'll also have our, No, leave me alone. What is that? Oh, a wooden bow. Oh, there we go. That's not... I mean, it's not terrible, but it's a good backup just in case. Alright. Alright. You know what? W homeless person. Honestly. Good job, Camp. Good job, Camp. Electric keys. That's insane. You have a... Yo, this guy has a high-tier sword. What are you doing with that? That is diabolical. A high-tier sword? With your stature? Where am I going? I need to go this way. Oh my gosh. Bro, leave me alone. This guy is trying me. I don't remember what it is we need to upgrade our pants, but I would like to upgrade our pants at the fairy fountain. So I do want to go over this direction. Bro, Yo. Stop. What are you doing? He just chased me for so long. Like, brother, calm down. It is not that serious. Come on now. Okay, so I don't need to... oh, wait, no, I can go this way, right? I can totally go this way. Because this goes into the... This goes into Kakariko Village from this direction. I recognize it because I've totally been over here. Unless I'm just saying that and blowing smoke for nothing. Which is entirely possible. Because I do that quite often. You guys know that. You guys know I'd be blowing smoke just to blow smoke sometimes. Oops. I'm trying to stay more conscious of my stamina usage, too. And try not to... I'm trying to be a little bit nicer to my horses, because I do know that I take not great care of my horses all the time, and I want to do better about... Like, I want to be better about that. Because I shouldn't be using them... I know it's a video game, okay? But I shouldn't be using them to the point of exhaustion and throwing me off of them. That's too much. That's just rude. If AI ever takes over and they read all of our data, come on. You know, and they take over the world, I don't want them to be like, oh yeah, we need to destroy this man because he has no care in the world for fake horses. It's not that one? What the heck is it? Where is it? Oh, it's the one that's inside, huh? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I like the view of that, too. It's actually kind of cool. Oops. Oops, oops. Yeah, and this takes us into the direction that I'm actually, like, more used to coming into. Weird. Weird that we come in through the back of Kakariko. Okay, I do want to get rid of our Boko shields. We'll pick up another pot lid. You guys know the pot lid is literally the best pot lid, or the best shield in the game, obviously. We gotta pick it up like that. There we go. Let's see. We can... I don't know that I need to buy any of these things. Swift carrots are level 1 speed foods, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Let's see. Oh, whoa. I don't think I need to interact with Impa. I think I might, though, honestly, just so I can get that kind of... Because, you know, there's, like, that whole, like, cutscene bit, whatever, if you don't see Impa first and you go into a town. So, we'll do this little interaction. That way I can just go into a town and then I don't have to worry about, like... I don't have to worry about the cutscene that involves the Divine Beast and then Zelda stopping to talk to us. We're gonna have to hear about this one way or another. Oh, Paya! Oh no, it's a man! I know, we're pretty scary, but it's alright, because Link is not that scary at all. Link would have to be actively murdering an innocent person in front of me for me to believe that he was ever evil.
So, you're finally awake.
Look, man. You look like you're about to turn to dust.
It's been quite a long time, Link.
Who?
I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you?
I have no idea who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know who Link is. What is that? Is that what we're about to do? Are we about to link? Or do you mean something else? Or is that my name? I have no idea who you're talking about. I think she thinks that we're gonna link. We're not doing that. That's not what kind of game this is. We're not playing games like that. Alright, yeah, go ahead. Tell me your stories. Oh, let me tell you the story of 50,000 years ago. I don't care. Got it. 4 divine beasts. Whatever that means. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing all that. I love the freedom that this game gives you to just absolutely not do any of the story mode except for the... I mean, like, you could literally never end the game and never defeat Ganon. And you can also do, like, literally whatever you want to for such an ungodly amount of time. It's insane. I think that is, like, the funniest thing. There is no... Like, the game does not force you to go in any direction. You can do whatever, at whatever pace... at whatever time. You don't have to finish the game, and you can still experience all of it without finishing the game. Minus, like, obviously, you know, minus the actual ending of the game. But, I mean, you know, beyond that, I mean, you have literally so many cutscenes and memories and items and mini-games and quests and blah, blah, blah. There's so much to this game without actually ever finishing it. Or following the storyline, for that matter. You could just not follow the storyline and still learn and play and all of this stuff. You could become the best, the strongest being in all of Hyrule without even fighting a divine beast, which is insane to me. Like, that's such a unique mechanic in a game. All right, this guy's close enough. You're close enough. Come here. I don't know what you're doing up so high up in the air like that, because... like, ain't nobody grabbing you from that far up. So if you're here, like, I mean, you're literally here to help the player. So I don't know what you're doing over here. Do you mind? There you go. Thank you. That's what, 4 fairies? That's not bad. There's also some other hardy foods over here I want to grab too. We'll also grab these silent princesses. These, I think, are level... These are tier 2 or tier 3. On their own. I think they're tier 2 on their own. So mixing 2 or 3 of them makes them a tier 3. Sneak attack, or sneak effect. And then obviously like the blue nightshades, those will be really good, especially, you know, going through the Yiga clan. I like that I can get the full effect of having sneak armor without wearing sneak armor. That's pretty good. Like, that's a pretty neat little feature that they allow you to have. All right, let's go see this fairy real quick. Oh, Miss Fairy. Oh, Miss Fairy. Oh, that Fairy. I do that at work a lot. You know, when I'm cleaning up, and you know, everybody's gone for the day. You know, there's no more guests around or anything, and I'm quoting movies or whatever when I'm at work. I go, Aunt Fanny. Why do you call her Aunt Fanny? Couldn't exactly call her Aunt Booty. Can't call her Aunt Booty. That's true. You can't call her Aunt Booty. You're still my absolute favorite fairy. Oh yeah, just Boko horns. Easy enough. Easy enough upgrade. Give us just a little bit more protection here. Bye. Alrighty. And then I don't want to whistle. I don't want camp to come up here. There's no reason for that. Oh, we're so not teleporting too, which is kind of a bummer. I guess we'll just find a nice place to... Oh, you know what? Let's go hang out in front of Impa's house. That's where we'll save. Let me grab this Korok seed right here, though, real quick. Let me do anything but exactly what I should be doing. Hold on. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm going to make that. I'm not going to make this. 121 arrows, by the way. That's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. That's actually kind of impressive, being that far. Being that, that loaded on arrows. Wow, I almost missed that entirely. That has to be in. How was that not in? Are you serious? Bro. What are you talking about? That was in for sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I could have just dove in, but it's the principle of actually getting it without, you know, without actually diving. I've got a reputation to uphold, of course. Duh. All right, now we'll actually wrap up here. Sorry, I'm, you know, I just get so excited. I get so excited and I get so wrapped up, and I just want to keep going. We'll eat a couple of apples, get ourselves nice and healed up, and then that'll be all. And hey, that's a great start. I'm glad we actually got we got actually a lot of good stuff. We got a good start on our money, so we have a good start for, or a good place to be for when we go into Gerudo. That'll be great. We have more than enough to get that outfit. We've got some good thunder or lightning protection for sure. Thunder wings they're kind of like smother wings, where they're a tier 2 effect protection. The Darners are okay, but the thunder wings will be good. And then we can throw in a Darner and then like a Boko Gut or something, and that'll give us some pretty decent like time with electrical protection. And then, you know, we'll also like Seaside on, and he'll give us that. I think he gives us like 2 level 1 or level, I think he gives us like 1 or 2 level 2 electric protection potions. So, which I probably won't use going through Zora's Domain, but we will use for going through Thunderblight. So that'll be really cool. Let's see. We got some fairies. Fairies are good. We got some hardy. I've got a hardy radish and some hardy truffles, so we'll be able to make some hardy foods. We've got our pants upgraded, and we've got a horse. Renamed him Camp instead of Homeless. I feel like Homeless was a little on the nose last time, so I'm glad that we have that. We've got a bunch of really good, you know, a couple of good bows, a bunch of really good weapons to start with, to go through the rest, to start this run, really. But I'm glad we got to where we are, so that's all well and good. So tomorrow, I think one of the first places I want to go is either going to be Zora's Domain and or the Rito, going through Rito Village, because getting Rivali's Gale will be really helpful. I like using Rivali's Gale for Thunderblight or going through Naboris, specifically for that one terminal that I just don't feel like putting in the effort to go through all of it to find the 2 metal orbs. Like, it's not that hard. It's not like that dungeon is that big, but it's just like, I'd like to just get into that room and then get the terminal over with. I don't need to spend a ton of time like doing all of that garbage, you know? So anyways, so I want to do, I think, those 2, and then depending on how the night goes, we'll probably just keep going. And if things go really well tomorrow, we may just go through the entire, you know, all of the Divine Beasts and then Ganon. But just for starters, though, we'll do Ruta and Meadow. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys tonight. So we will jump on this tomorrow. And I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate those of you that are still here, that just kind of hang out, and that we're chatting and having some fun with me tonight. And if you're watching this post stream on YouTube, then I appreciate you hanging out and watching through the whole stream. If you guys have any other challenges that you'd like me to try, don't forget. Hold on, we'll drop it in the chat real quick. Hey, you can join the Discord. And you can hop over in the Discord and leave. I've got a channel for what is it called? I've already forgotten what it's called. I was just looking at it a second ago too. Where's it at? Oh, it's called Gaming Challenges. So you can put in any gaming challenges that you have, anything that you want to try, or that you want me to try, and I can stream it. And then I think if we get to a point where I've gotten through all of the Breath of the Wild challenges and there's, you know, there isn't something that I have planned yet, then we can do something like use the Nintendo Switch Online to play some of the other Zelda games so that I can kind of get a better idea of how to do those game-specific challenges in Breath of the Wild. Because I do have a few that are like Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time, things like that, that I don't have any game knowledge of. So if we get to the end of the challenge list and then those ones are the only ones left, then we'll go and play those games on stream just to give me an idea of how the game works so that we can come back here and have that knowledge built, you know, with proper rules and a proper challenge for a Breath of the Wild challenge run. So, but other than that, I got nothing else for you today. Nothing else tonight. So, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a good night.